Welcome back to Off Script. A little different setup for me today, but I'll explain why in a moment. Emily, how are you?
Hello, I'm very tired. It has been a journey to get to recording this week.
We have tried 2 other days to record. This is not our normal day. Normally we record on Tuesdays. Today is Wednesday, and I'm in my bathroom. So there's just a lot that's
It's
been
an
happening.
interesting week. Becca, why was your week interesting?
Oh, I mean, I feel like I've talked about our bodily functions enough on the podcast, but long story short, my family has been sick.
Yeah, but you look great. Like your hair's, you got a
Thank
nice
you.
blowout.
It's
You have a
actually really
cardigan.
dirty. I need
Oh,
to
you can't
I need to
tell at
wash it.
all.
I will say I got this from Old Navy, $8.
Oh, I like it. You know I love a cardigan with
I
the top
know.
button.
I
Very
know.
cute.
Thank you. And I even added a little color. I needed to add some pizzazz back into my life after this week. I haven't really left the house, like a few moments here and there, but we're just in survival mode. But the reason I'm in the bathroom recording is because also, along with my family being sick, we have a guest in our home and she's staying upstairs. She is helping on the farm for a few weeks. I don't really know. That's Tyler's deal. But anyways, so she's staying upstairs and I did not want to ruin her evening by making her listen to me talk. So I'm ruining Tyler's evening because he's right there.
Can you hear us?
Probably.
Yeah. You probably can hear me, I guess, because I'm in the
No,
headphones.
you're in the
Oh,
headphones. He
I
can
was
just
gonna
hear
say,
me. So
hey,
it sounds like I'm talking to myself.
that's
And because
fun.
he has also been sick, he's been coughing and hacking in there. I'm like, you're gonna have to stop.
That is how dedicated Becca is to the pod.
Just coughed again.
I can't hear it.
Good. Ugh. Yeah, but that's how dedicated I am. I thought about going and recording in the salon, but my Wi-Fi doesn't really reach out there, and so bathroom it is. But
This is
here,
fine.
this is the paint.
Yeah, it's the
Full
famous
circle.
bathroom.
Curtains are over there, you know.
You should
But
have recorded from the bathtub with the
should have.
curtains behind you. Like
That would have looked prettier.
dressed to be clear. I meant, clothed,
Hey.
but in the bathtub.
Well, there's always next week because, like I said, our guests will be here for a while. So I can just be floating around, finding new spots in my home. But
Something to look forward to.
it's been a wild time.
I thought I was going to be in a different location for this week's episode because I've been traveling.
Yeah. Yeah. And I thought that was going to be fun, me being in the bathroom and you being in a hotel room. But no.
Yeah. No.
You get to be in your normal spot.
We were supposed to record last night.
We were supposed to record Monday.
We were going to do Monday and then Tuesday. I've been traveling the last few days for work, and they've just been very long, very active days that were pretty exhausting. And then with Becca not feeling well, we just figured we'll push it today. But I just walked in 15 minutes ago from the airport, so I am looking great.
I was watching you on Find My Friends.
I figured you're.
I was like, I want to see where Emily lives. I was just following your car.
It did take me a little longer to get home. There was a wreck on the highway, and I had to go pick up George from boarding first, which
I wondered if you were going to get him tonight.
Yeah, I boarded him at the place that's pretty much at the airport, so they have 24-hour pickup.
That's nice.
Which is nice. That's why I did that. It was slightly more expensive than the other place, but you don't have to pay for another night because normally it would be too late to get him.
Right.
But this was a funny experience picking him up. I felt a little bit like a parent, like a real parent.
Oh, because no, did they say he was bad?
Well, at this place, when you pick him up, you wait and they bring him out and he's sitting there on his little leash and they have a report card that you have to stand there while they read it aloud to you and tell you everything that he did. And like they give him grades on things. Mostly he was a very good boy. I will say it's a little mortifying when you're just standing there and they tell you that your dog is kind of mounty. It's like, he's a little mounty. I was like, yeah, I know. It's like, but he wasn't out of control. Like, he would try. And then we'd tell him no. I'm like, yeah, don't know what to tell you.
Sounds like your everyday life. He said,
I was like,
no, no.
Yeah, I was like, I don't know what to tell you. And they're like, but it's okay. And he's just sitting there while he looks at, like, I did. It's like, I don't know what you want me to say, but okay.
Oh my
Goodbye.
gosh, that's so funny.
But they were nice. It was a good place.
Yeah, that's the thing about leaving your dogs. Like, they can't tell you anything about how it was, so you like hope and trust that it's good.
Well, they
At
have camera.
least,
I was watching him on the camera.
oh, that's
Yeah.
nice.
Yeah.
That's good.
I
I wish more
made me
places had cameras. I would watch
made me
everything
feel
all the
better.
time.
They do shut him off like at night, but during the playtime during the day, I would check in on him several times, and pretty much there's always a person walking through the play area, and wherever the person is, George is right here. He's just every time I looked, he's just following the person, and then occasionally mounting another dog. But
Yeah,
that was okay.
he's just sowing his wild oats.
Yeah, I was like, Mom's out of town.
It's a party. That's
What are you
so
gonna
funny.
do? He's a boy.
He's a boy.
Just a boy.
I keep licking my lip because also I'm getting a canker sore. Like good things be going worse. I don't know. So if I keep to
Can't
my
see it.
lip, I don't have a chaw on my lip. I just keep licking my canker sore because it keeps getting caught on my tooth.
That's the
terrible
worst.
time. It's
But
a terrible time. But let's do this. Let's get into our pop topics.
Okay.
I will let you go first.
Okay. Have you been watching any of the Olympics?
No, but I feel like I know what you're gonna say.
Are you aware of the Norwegian athlete?
And his ex-girlfriend.
Yeah. That's my pop topic. So there was this Norwegian biathlete who, for some reason, decided that the moment to announce this to the world, he just won bronze medal. And he's talking to the media afterwards.
So mind you, he didn't even win gold.
No, what a loser. He's only a bronze medal winner.
Yeah, didn't even win. Gosh.
No, he's standing there talking to the media. And I don't even know what the question from the reporter was. Something about how does it feel? Like very basic question. And he starts
You've just won bronze.
Yeah.
What are you
How
gonna
do
do
you
next?
feel? I'm going to Disney World. No, he said, he starts getting a little emotional and he says, 6 months ago, I met the love of my life. And 3 months ago, I cheated on her. Which is not funny. It's very sad. Like the first time I saw
the girl. This guy's
it is
embarrassing.
it's sad for the girl. Also, I do I feel a little empathy for him. He was clearly going through it. Like guilt was eating him alive. I think he's dumb. But his point of announcing this to the world was, to try to get her back, a la 90s rom-com of this is
his version of like holding up a boombox. He's like, hello,
Yes.
I'm here.
Yeah, except who in the world would think that was a good idea? Why would I want to be with you after you have announced to the world that you cheated on me?
Oh, exactly. And did you see that she responded to it?
I did see, yes, that she pretty much said thank you, but no.
Like, yeah, no, you did cheat, and thank you so much. Goodbye.
Thank you so much for letting the world know and
confirming, like letting everyone know that like if I'm spotted back with you, I'm a loser. So thank you for like solidifying
closing
that I
the door.
will never see you again. You'll
He
never
also-
see me again.
He also had said, as we've previously discussed in private, no thank you, but thanks for bringing it
for
up.
effort,
Yeah. So what a weenie.
Have
That
you
was
been
my-
watching any of the Olympics?
Not really. I sat at the airport for about 2.5 hours today, and I was reading a little bit, and then I would look up and I watched.
What were you reading?
I'm reading. It's the 4th one in the Thursday Murder Club series. I want to finish this series, and then I'll read your next book. But I'm in this series.
Okay. Well, and to be fair, you did tell me to read that book. Are you trying to come in here?
Make an appearance. Make an appearance on the pod. Does he have to go to the bathroom?
I don't know. The door just cracked. It could have been Chip. I don't know.
Just imagine Tyler walking by, like, going to the toilet.
Which is literally right there.
It's not on camera. It's fine.
No, but I'm sure you could hear it. It'd be crazy.
That would be funny.
Um,
ASMR.
Gross. I haven't watched any of it. I think mainly because Reese has been sick, so I've just been like having the TV on for her so she can just lay down, and that's been like Bluey, Paw Patrol, Moana, like all those things. And by the time it's my turn to watch TV, I just want to lay and not be needed.
Yeah.
So I have not turned on any of the Olympics, but I did see that Lindsey Vonn, that's a household name.
I watched that crash.
I didn't watch it.
I mean, I watched
heard
it
about
after.
it.
Yeah.
I heard about it, and I didn't want to watch it. It sounded painful. Oh, yes, it must have been shit. Hello, dog.
Speaking of Lindsey Vonn, she was just talking to me because on the train at the... Somebody come in?
Yeah, just close the door.
Oh. On the train at the Denver airport, they have like celebrities recorded and
like
say things.
Oh, okay.
Say things.
Is
like
she from there?
She's Colorado. I don't know exactly where, but like all the winter athletes are from Colorado. Anyway, she announces, she's like, "Did you know the state of Colorado sends the most athletes to the Winter Olympics? Blah, 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 blah. Let's go, America," or something like that. And it was a little sad to hear it. It's like, oh,
Yes.
Topical.
Yeah. It's so crazy that she still competed while injured.
Yeah.
And then injured herself further.
But did you see her post about it? She said something that I thought was very well thought out and good attitude. She just said, like, I'm proud of myself for trying, And she also said that her crash this time actually had nothing to do with her previous injury, that it was unrelated. I don't know if that's true.
Just happened. Yeah. Who knows? But that was one thing that I did hear about. I did also see, if we're just going to keep talking about the Olympics for a moment, the boy that's ice skating, and he did a backflip on the ice. Did you see him?
I did not see it. The ice dancer
skating
that everybody keeps talking about?
Yeah, maybe. Solo figure skater guy. But watching him do a backflip on the ice and just like, first of all, I think a backflip where you can land on feet is hard.
Yeah.
But landing on a little
blade,
little thin piece of nothing.
On ice.
Sound and while on ice.
I was like, I have trouble getting to my car
on ice with flat feet.
Yes.
No, it's crazy.
Very impressive.
I haven't tuned into the Olympics much. I think mainly because Tyler more prefers Summer Olympics, track and that kind of stuff. And I'm not seeking out the Olympics either. And Tyler doesn't have it on in the background. So I have not participated much. I used to be a big Shaun White girl. Big Shaun White girl.
I remember
love
that.
the, some Speedy McTwist or whatever his move was.
Double
McTwist. Yes. Yeah, like that.
Yeah.
Used to love that. But
talking about Mountain Dews, baby.
What?
It's a Shaun White quote.
It's a what?
It's a quote from him. He's on some interview. He's on Good Morning America or something. And he's like, I was throwing back drinks on the air or out in the plane or something. And the interview's like, aren't you 18? He's like, I'm talking about Mountain Dews.
That's funny.
It was
what
funny.
A guy. What a guy. Yeah. But yeah, I hope we win lots of gold medals,
Yeah, sorry, I got like 10 emails since I sat down for this, but it's just people checking in from the event today.
Okay.
I silenced it.
Okay.
Yeah, I haven't watched a ton of Winter Olympics ever. I don't think. I'm more
summer. I do like the figure skating. I did like the snowboarding events. I remember Apollo Ono speed skating. I do remember him.
I remember him from Dancing with the Stars.
I was gonna say, you remember Dancing with the Stars.
Yeah, that's how I know who he is.
Speaking of Dancing with the Stars, James Van Der Beek.
Oh, I just saw that moments ago.
I just saw a video. So James Van Der Beek passed away, 47. So young.
Well, he's had cancer for years.
He's had cancer for a while. Yes.
Yeah.
But I was just watching before I came in here. Emma posted a video of them dancing together, Emma Slater. And it was 4 years after they had done the show. Um, they were still friends, still in communication. He wanted to do like she said it was at the ranch. I don't know if that's like his home or something like that, but he wanted to do a dance for like his wife's birthday, and he got Emma to come, and he like remembered the choreography. Emma said he remembered it better than I did. Like, so sweet. I actually recently watched Dawson's Creek. So it's like,
You watched all
it's
of it?
not all of it, like 4 or 5 seasons. I've watched a couple seasons. I don't remember how many seasons there were, but whenever I worked for Tyler's parents, there was a lot of time where I could like listen to stuff on my phone, and so I would just play it in the background. But not gonna lie, I was more of a pacey girl myself, but Dawson was there.
It's been a lot. Well, Dawson is my brother's name, so that was always a little
That
odd.
yeah.
It was like, so I was probably more of a Pacey girl too. It's been a long time since I've watched that. But wasn't Pacey having something going on with like the 45-year-old teacher for a while
That's
while he
the
was
first
like
season, yes.
16?
Yes, that's the first season. Yeah,
Icky. Icky.
Yeah, no. We're talking about whenever Pacey and Joey were together.
Yeah.
I liked that time because Joey needed to get away from Dawson. I'm sorry. Like, lame.
Yeah. Yeah. But very sad.
Very
about
sad. Sad deal. Honestly, James Vanderbeek was kind of my pop topic because I've just been looking at it today. But there was something that I wanted to talk about, and I wanted to get your thoughts on it.
Okay. That is the premise of
that
this
is the
podcast.
whole point of the podcast. That wasn't really the sentence that I wanted to say, but that's what came out.
It's the sentence that we have.
What we're given at my time, 9:40 p.m. Okay.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, go on.
Famous people from Oklahoma.
Well, us.
Us.
Yeah.
That's number one and number two.
Yeah.
You can be first. You're older.
Okay. I'm more famous. Go on. What's your actual comment?
So I was thinking about, well, first what I was thinking about is Carrie Underwood being back on American Idol. I'm like, so cool. She's from Oklahoma.
Mm-hmm.
Then I was thinking about how Kelly Clarkson was on The Voice. Not that she's from Oklahoma, but I was like, oh, wait, Blake Shelton. He's from Oklahoma.
Mm-hmm.
Then I thought about Reba was also on The Voice, like as a
Mm-hmm.
judge. She's from Oklahoma.
Mm-hmm.
Then I thought of James Marsden. Did you know that he's from Stillwater?
I did.
So I just like started this list, and I'm like, who else is like super famous
Kristen
from
Chenoweth.
Oklahoma? Kristen Chenoweth. See, I knew that's why I needed to talk about this.
She's
Kristen
the first
Chenoweth.
one that comes to mind always, but that's also just because I love her.
Yes. Yes. So she Oklahoma. There's like also, she was from Oklahoma before he went on The Bachelor, but Noah and Abigail.
Right.
They're not like super famous, but I think it's so cool that they are in Tulsa.
They're pretty Tulsa famous. I don't know how famous that is, but
yeah.
And he's on that new Bachelor show where they do home renovate stuff.
Yeah.
Which seems like a weird concept, but I'll probably watch it.
Seems like a weird concept, but all he does right now is renovate. They've been renovating their house for forever.
No, it makes sense why he's on it. It's just kind of a weird concept for Bachelor.
For a TV show, because they're renovating the mansion, right?
They are, and it's a whole bunch of previous contestants from Bachelor, Bachelorette, Golden, whatever, and they all do design projects and compete. And I think Tyler Cameron is the host, and he picks, and so they're redoing the mansion. But I can't understand what's happening. Like, is it all going to be different designs so the mansion doesn't go together at all? So I don't know. We'll see.
Yeah. Maybe they'll give them like a guideline of like, we're wanting it to be, you know, this vibe. Do with it what you will. Maybe that would be smart, but I don't know.
Could be. Okay, so we got Kristen Chenoweth, Carrie Underwood, Blake Shelton, Reba,
James
Marsden, All American Rejects.
I forget that. Also, Laney, that band, you know,
they're from Oklahoma.
Yeah, they went to ORU in Tulsa. Yeah.
Why are they called? Isn't it LA? That's what I thought it was.
New York.
LA, New York. I was like, just because we're right in the middle.
Probably. They couldn't
Okay.
decide where
I
they wanted
didn't
to go get famous.
I didn't know about that one.
Yeah. I could give it a Google, but this is more fun.
I feel like sometimes people say Brad Pitt, but
What?
he's really from Arkansas, I think, but I believe he lived in Oklahoma for a little bit, maybe as a kid, and that's where that comes in. Kings of
I'm
Leon.
Googling that.
Are the Kings of Leon?
Yes, I forget. Oh my gosh. Brad Pitt hometown.
I think he claims Arkansas, but I
Shawnee?
do. Okay, maybe
Shawnee?
he was born there, but he grew up in. I was like, there's
Yeah, while
something.
born in Oklahoma, he was raised in Springfield, Missouri.
Oh, Missouri, not Arkansas. Okay,
Yeah.
all
Yeah.
the same.
Crazy. Oklahoma, like it's so underrated. Like
We're,
we have produced some great stars.
I mean, Tulsa. It people say it is the Hollywood of Middle America.
I will say, not that I say it's Hollywood, but I will say that based on like vibes, I associate like Tulsa is more like LA and Oklahoma City is more like New York in the vibes. Like Tulsa's a
That's
little more
just such a
chill.
funny comment,
I know.
guys. Tulsa is not like LA.
No, no, no.
Oklahoma.
I'm more saying like the
If you have to,
vibes of the both
sure.
places. Not saying that they compete with these big places, but Oklahoma City is much more like how people dress and how they act and they want to be in the city and like the downtown area
It's a little bit
itself.
more go go go. You are
And
right.
Tulsa is like the downtown is much more like they have like the Guthrie Green and like everything's like laid back
Yeah,
downtown.
there is that
The
one little block of downtown Tulsa that's real cute and green, and then everywhere else is
is
like
bad.
get to your car immediately,
Yeah, 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 yeah.
which is where I lived. Yeah,
Bill Hader,
he's from Oklahoma.
Tulsa.
What? How did I not know that?
Chuck Norris.
Oh, I did know that one.
This is funny.
Bill
Reba,
Hader.
Garth,
He
Carrie,
does not
Toby
sound.
Keith. I don't care. We get to claim it. He's born in Tulsa, okay?
No, I was just saying he doesn't sound like he'd be from Oklahoma. He's got like a. Anyway, go on. He's got
Well,
like an
he could be
accent.
born. James Marsden doesn't sound like he's from Stillwater.
Yeah. Okay.
The nicest kids in town. Do, 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 do. Vince Gill from Norman. Woody Guthrie.
Oh yeah,
Uh,
yeah, yeah.
Leon Russell.
I don't know who that is.
Blake Griffin.
Blake
Sports guy.
Griffin? I know who that.
You know?
I know. I'm a sports girl. Remember?
Yeah, with Lewis. Yeah, he was born in Oklahoma City. Now a lot of these are born in. Now, granted, they may not be like
Live there
crazy,
long.
like living here for forever. Yeah, no, that's crazy. Bill Hader. I need to like
Yeah.
more
I'm a-
information on him.
I feel like that
Bill.
one would be more well known if he lived there a long time. Like he's pretty famous. I don't know that a lot of people are going to be that thrilled about Vince Gill.
I am.
Unless you're from Oklahoma. I don't
I
think he's
am.
that known.
Go rest house
Yeah, I was going to say a lot of Western Christian
on that
gospel
mountain.
musicians.
um, okay. Yeah, he was born here. Do do do. Oh, his mom was a dance teacher. Cool.
She could have been
I
our
know.
dance teacher.
We had that Cam's room, and then we had AIM.
Yep.
Well, that was fun. I mean, I knew you would have more than I did. Um, Also, there was this video, and I just thought it was really funny. Nick Jonas was doing something for maybe he was at SNL, maybe he was doing something where someone was like outfitting him, and a lot of times he
Oh, I saw.
in the video, he's like a lot of times like other people will wear the stuff, and sometimes they'll find things in the pockets, and he's putting the pants on. He reaches in the pocket, and he finds a boarding pass for none other than Glenn Powell. And
Now,
Glenn Powell comments and said, "They don't wash those things."
I
And
had two
that's more
immediate
concern.
I had two immediate thoughts when I saw this. I want to see if you had the same. What's the first thing that came to mind when you saw that video?
Scream Queens.
Okay, fair. But no, that's not what I was referring
Oh,
to.
okay.
You didn't have any thoughts about who gets a paper boarding pass?
Oh, yes, I did think about that.
Glenn, why are you don't have the
You're
app?
literally, well, one, you're a celebrity. Like, why do you have a boarding pass? Fly
Well, yeah, I
private.
was like, okay, no, he's flying commercial. I love it. That was cool. What was it? Was it United? I can't even remember now.
I wanted to say United. I don't
I think
remember.
I think it was United because I remember thinking, okay, not even Delta. It was a paper boarding pass. That was my first thought. Second thought was Glenn Powell seems a lot taller than Nick Jonas to me.
Nick Jonas also seems like the type to cuff his pants.
Yeah, but I would think as the like celebrity stylist, you're
Okay,
just getting pants that fit. There's
you
no need to.
Google you Google height of Nick Jonas.
Okay. Because I know Nick Jonas is a shorty. Yeah, he's 5'6". How tall is Glenn
Glenn,
Powell?
Glenn Powell 6 foot.
Yeah, so what is happening with the pants? Now, I did see what I saw somebody else have this same thought and comment on it. And they just said if you ever have looked at them, Glenn Powell has tiny legs and a really long torso.
Wait.
So maybe their legs are the same height. And then I did look at a photo of him, and it's true. I've never noticed it, but his torso is longer
This
than his
picture
legs.
specifically, this is crazy.
Hold
Like,
it up.
this is so funny. His torso, like his legs. He's got such small legs.
So that's why they can wear the same, like 5'6" to 6 foot is quite a difference.
That is so funny. Yeah. I would have assumed that it was because Nick Jonas cuffs his pants, honestly. Oh, this is another really good one. Showing the proportion.
Yeah. Like he's known as a, attractive man, I guess. Not really for me,
Yeah,
but
that's funny.
his legs are funny.
Yeah. Well, Emily and I did not watch any shows this last week, but we did both watch the Super Bowl and halftime show. So we're going to talk about that. And Emily, did you watch any commercials? Did you pay attention to them?
I watched some. So I only watched the first half of the game and then the halftime. And then I was out after that. So I did not see many in the second half, although I've seen a few since then in reels and things. But do you have a specific one that you're referencing?
I have one that I
Okay.
would love to talk about
Okay.
because, and I think it was during the second half.
I might have missed it, but
I'm sure you did. But if you saw my Instagram stories, you'll know what I'm about to talk about. Don't go look. Don't go look. If you didn't look, I'll
like
surprise
today?
you. Yeah.
Oh, I don't know if I saw.
Because there was a commercial for Lay's potato chips. And
Oh.
if you scanned the QR code, you got, so they were like currently in production, these bags of Lay's, and they would be mailed to you within 72 hours. Well, I did it.
What's different about
They were being made right then. Like they weren't in like bags being shipped to the warehouse and the warehouse to the store and from the back of the store to the shelf. They were being made right then, bagged up, and sent directly to you.
Okay.
And here it is.
Don't do this to me. I really want some potato chips right now. I'm so hungry. I have no food.
So I have this bag in this box, and I have a regular bag, and I will be comparing
Taste
these
testing.
potato
Okay.
chips. Yes.
Wow, this is torture. This is Emily. You haven't had dinner. You're hungry. Let's watch Becca eat. Also, I love potato chips.
Also, look how pretty this box is.
It is. I like the packaging. Very satisfying color.
I can, they sent me two, so I can mail you one.
That's okay.
It'll take a while.
It'll be too late.
You'll have eaten by then.
Yeah.
But yes, the box is very nice. Opens up.
Oh, I don't know why I was expecting it to be a lot of mini bags. It's literally one bag of potato chips in a box.
Yeah.
Okay.
You want to read what it says? Very exciting. Something about these aren't just potatoes. They're America's favorite chips. They are my favorite chips. I love Lay's potato chips. They are
I do
so
too.
salty and they are so good.
They are good. And also, you have because you had an open bag, but their new formula that they put out recently, it is
Right.
better. Yeah.
Okay. Let me get my ASMR. Is this just like kill? You want to go grab a snack while I do this and you can eat off camera?
I'm trying to think what I even have. Because I've been gone. I didn't get a lot of groceries. I have some peanuts, I guess. Okay, I'll go get some peanuts. I'll be
You
right
do
back.
that. I'm going to go get me a Diet Dr. Pepper to wash this down. I'll be right back.
Okay.
Okay, so I have taken 2 of the plain chips out because I'm going to go back and forth. So these are the regulars. And then here is the new bag. I do like their new packaging. I like the bag a little bit more than the old tiny one. They smell good. Okay. All over. Okay. Okay. Old chip. Right, honestly. Fresh chip. Honestly? Wait. No, honestly, there's a difference. These taste so much more like an actual potato. No. These fresh chips. Ooh, very salty. These are really good. These fresh chips. I'm so blessed to have received them.
So is the recipe any different? Are there less preservatives in them or something? Or it's just that they're fresh?
I think it's just that they're fresh because, and I have noticed recently, there's not very many ingredients in Lay's. It's literally potatoes, vegetable oil, and salt. Now, the vegetable oil says canola, corn, soybean, and or sunflower oil. So there are multiple oils within ingredients.
Interesting.
There's not a long list. No,
I feel
these
like
are
there
really good.
has to be more preservatives in those.
Maybe the vegetable
Perhaps
oil
not.
does enough.
Perhaps I'm wrong.
I don't know, but
Also,
I'll
I'm
be
a little
loving.
disappointed we couldn't hear the crunch of your bite. The mic didn't pick it up.
Hang on, let me see
Oh.
if I can get it. I got a whole dang bag over here.
I think
Why
it's
is it
because our mics are not for that. They're like the technology of the mic is to filter out those kind of noises.
lame? Well, Emily's eating olives, so
It's good. I like olives.
and I'm washing her down with a cold DDP, my drug of choice.
I'm having a grapefruit bubbly.
Did you see that there's like new Shirley Temple flavors of drinks, like Poppy and Olipop and whatnot?
No, I
Are
did
you
not.
are you a Shirley Temple person?
Not really. Pretty sweet. Are you?
I genuinely couldn't tell you the last time I had one, but the flavor, like, I don't know, sounds good. Shirley Temple.
Strawberry or cherry? What is it?
Cherry.
Cherry.
Well, anyways, back to the Super Bowl. That was my one exciting thing that I needed to talk about. Now, another commercial was the Pepsi commercial. Did you watch that?
Who was in it?
Polar bears.
No.
Okay. It was really, really funny. Even Tyler was like, okay, no, that was really good. So, basically, you know that Coca-Cola and polar bears are like hand in hand.
Yeah.
Well, it's this polar bear, and he does a blind taste test between Coke and Pepsi, and he picks Pepsi. And he's like, what? No way. So he's going through this battle. He sees people drinking Pepsi, and he's like, oh, I want to drink Pepsi, but I'm a polar bear. I can't. I like Coke. And his little girlfriend, polar bear, comes along and is like, listen, just drink the Pepsi. Like, it'll be okay. And then they make fun of the people at the Coldplay concert, and they like he's like drinking the Pepsi at a concert, and it like pans to him, and he's like caught drinking Pepsi on the camera. It was so funny. I was like, honestly, like everyone knows polar bears and Coca-Cola, and everyone knows about this Coldplay concert people. Like, honestly, it was funny. Good marketing for Pepsi.
Okay, I totally missed that one. Curious, since I haven't seen it, did they show Coke in their commercial? Like you
Mhm.
saw,
At
you saw
the
a
first
Coke,
second.
you
It
saw
was
the
Pepsi
Coke
and it was Coke.
logo.
Mm-hmm.
Interesting.
I know.
Wonder how they did that.
They probably like were like, hey, we want to take your polar bear, but we'll give you a shout out.
Yeah,
Because
but you
wouldn't you
wouldn't
think?
Coke would agree to that though, because I mean it's not good marketing for them.
I don't know. Let me
But you have to have permissions to use other brands' logos in your.
Coke in the Pepsi. Let me just Google the Pepsi commercial.
Maybe you don't. Maybe I'm wrong. I just would think you have
Yeah,
to
no,
have.
it's literally a Coca-Cola can.
Interesting.
Mm-hmm.
I would think they have to have some type of agreement or pay them something. But who knows?
Yeah, maybe they, I mean, maybe they paid them something. Maybe they paid them to be able to use the can, because also that can was a Coke Zero can. So I think it was a ad for Coke Zero versus Pepsi Zero.
Interesting. I hate Coke Zero, so
Oh, I love Coke Zero.
I'm a Diet Coke girl.
Yeah. I do like I would prefer Coke Zero over Diet Coke.
Really?
Hmm. Yeah. Coke Zero and Diet Dr. Pepper are my two top pops. Do you say pop or soda?
It depends on who I'm talking to.
So
I think
whenever you're cosplaying as a person that's from Colorado, you say soda, but whenever you're back home to your roots, you say pop.
Probably, yeah, but I don't think about yes, pop is what I would have said, growing up, but sometimes without thinking about it. I mean, I haven't, other than the last year of my life when I went a little nuts and went back to Oklahoma briefly. I haven't lived in Oklahoma in 10 years. So I've been surrounded by soda people.
Sometimes I'll say I want me a soda pop, but that's just when I'm being silly.
That's fun. Just a little sparkle. Soda pop.
That's just when I'm being fun and silly. Let me see. What
What did
else did
you-
I write down about the Super Bowl? Go ahead.
I want to know what did you eat during the Super Bowl? What were your snacks?
Well, because we were all not well. Well, actually, Tyler was the only one not well at that point. I made a Chup Family Classic, which is a sausage cream cheese croissant. Have I made those for you?
No.
They're really good.
We should have those.
Twist my arm. It's just literally breakfast sausage mixed in with cream cheese, and you roll it up in a crescent roll, bake it in the oven. It's really good. And then I also had some chips and salsa. It was very low key, but it was good.
Nice.
What were your snacks?
I was at Sarah's. She did a smorgasbord of
Love that word.
snacks. It's a good word, right?
Yeah.
She did a big spread. I made guac. That was my contribution.
Mm-hmm.
She had buffalo chicken dip, charcuterie
Mm.
board. She made cowboy caviar.
I love cowboy caviar.
It was delicious. And
Have you
I feel like
seen
there was
that
something else.
Ben Soffer is like trying to claim cowboy caviar as his own?
I've seen something that he made it. Is he trying to say he invented it?
No, but he like made it and he's like sharing it with everyone. They're like Ben's cowboy caviar, and I'm like,
It's been around.
Welcome to the Oklahoma's #1 dip. Like,
Yeah,
I don't know what you mean.
we've been doing
Texas,
it.
the southern states have been making it. I'm glad it made its way to, well, they're in Florida, so that makes more
But
sense. But
he's a New Yorker.
mm-hmm.
Yeah,
I'm like, yeah, you're welcome. We make good stuff.
we do.
Oh, we, huh?
I still claim it. I'm from there. They had me for the first 18 years.
And then for a few years, you were wearing purple like me.
I
Emo.
was. Every man a wildcat.
Um, I do love cowboy caviar. Anything else? Did you have a sweet treat?
Yes, we had. You're a Costco girl, right?
Did you
Oh
have
no, no,
that
no.
mini
Sorry,
cake?
these weren't from Costco.
Oh,
I'm getting mixed up. These were from Trader Joe's. They were the little mini cookie bites that come in the big plastic tub.
oh,
But they were really good.
yeah.
Yeah, and then we had some
There's
other assorted dips.
yeah.
Yeah,
There's this cake from Costco that's so good. It's like a black tie mousse cake. Have you ever had it?
no,
It's literally $20 for the cake. Like it's like this big. And it's kind of
sounds good.
expensive, but every once in a while I'll be like, Tyler, you want to get that cake from Costco? He's like, yo, so he'll eat it for breakfast. Like he loves that cake. It's so good.
Nice.
It's kind of like the, Tyler's favorite restaurant, Olive Garden.
Olive Garden. Yeah.
It's kind of like their black eye mousse cake.
So I'm just saying, I know it's a joke, but I genuinely think Tyler's favorite restaurant might be Olive Garden.
It might
Yeah.
be. I don't know. He does like a lasagna. Um,
Also, the last time I was at a Costco was remember when we were briefly shopping at the same Costco?
yes.
I've never felt closer to you than when we shared a Costco. That was the last one I was at.
And then I learned that they would deliver to my house, and I haven't been back inside of a Costco since.
Yeah.
It's been really nice. Probably saves me a lot of money because I don't see all the fun stuff on the shelf to throw in my cart.
Yeah.
Um, oh, let's talk about the halftime show, and then there's one other thing that I want to talk about. What'd you think?
Okay. Loved it.
Mm-hmm.
Fantastic. Knew I would,
Yeah,
but
because you've listened to him before, right?
yeah.
Like you,
Yeah, I like him. Yeah, it was what I thought it would be. I thought maybe he would. So he's known for his tiny little shorts.
Oh,
I did think at one point that there might be a moment where he
he like
rips off his pants and they're tiny little shorts, but he didn't do that. He kept it, wholesome for the
Yeah.
family, and that's fine. Whatever. We'll see him in his tiny little shorts at other things,
Right.
but I thought excellent production value. Seriously, I think the best halftime show I've ever seen.
So
It
I
was
was saying that.
theater, you know?
Well, first of all, I really liked that it was still light outside because for
Yeah.
his vibe specifically, it looked really nice. Like I felt like I was like on a vacation somewhere. Like it was so nice. And then it was bright and colorful.
Mhm.
And whenever I said this to Tyler, which he was asleep for majority of it. Like I was watching by myself. Me and Reese were watching. But I feel like, granted, the sun has been down on all the last however many Super Bowls, but they're all like dark and moody and like laser lights everywhere. Like I just feel like this one was like so bright and colorful and happy and like
Joyful.
just yeah. No, seriously. No,
Yeah.
I liked it.
Well, that was his message too. Like I loved all of it of,
Mhm.
coming together, community, uplifting, joyful. Yeah. It was great.
And there were okay, so what all did I write down? My only downside was not speaking Spanish so I could know what he was saying because I sent him like this
But-
video. I sent him like this video and there's a guy watching it. He goes, I don't know what he's saying, but he's saying it. And I was
He's
like,
saying it
honestly,
well.
he's
But I really feel it was such an artistic interpretation. I mean, the set, the dancing, all of it, that you really didn't need lyrics to understand what he was saying. Like the
Right.
message was there and it came
Yes.
through. And
Yes.
it felt really musical theater to me. It was like
I didn't
West-
pick up that, but you're also
West-
very musical theater.
it was very West Side Story almost. Like I don't know. It
Speaking
was
of
great.
West Side Story, West Side Story. There's sharks and there's jets.
Yes. Wait. Yeah. 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 I did think about
So
it.
I didn't know that. And on the toast, like this is hang on, I'm about to pop any ticker. My legs are tingling. Um, I didn't know that. And on the toast, they were talking about something else, and they start saying like, the sharks versus the jets, and I'm like, oh yeah, that one Bring It On movie where the teams are sharks versus the jets, and they have to come together, and that's exactly what Jackie was talking about. She was talking about the Bring It On movie, and then I get on Facebook, and someone was like, was anyone else like screaming at the podcast because they were talking about sharks versus jets, and I automatically thought they were talking about West Side Story, and I commented on there, and I was like, nope.
No.
I wasn't
I did not remember that that's what they are in the Bring It On
It's
movie.
one of, it's not the Bring It On movie. It's like one
One
of
of.
the
Probably haven't even seen it.
many that have been made. But it's like they come together and then they do this like cool stunt where they like switch the cheerleaders, like the flyers, like jump over.
Oh,
Never forget.
interesting.
Anyways,
Have
I
you
did not know that
seen
it was West.
West Side Story?
No.
Hmm.
No, I haven't.
It's all right. I
The
mean,
other thing, oh, what, you were gonna keep talking about it? Sorry.
it's Romeo and Juliet. You know the
Oh.
story. Yeah.
So why is it sharks versus jets?
Because it's modern Romeo and Juliet.
So
It's
like families versus family, then
Yes.
it's shark versus jet. Okay,
Yeah.
okay.
Modern
Okay,
Romeo and Juliet with different culture. Yes.
okay, well, on the Bring It On version, it was Romeo and Juliet because the girl on the
Because
sharks like the boy from the jets.
everything is Shakespeare. Every story is Shakespeare.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Lady Gaga
Yeah.
was okay. So first, the wedding. Did you see the wedding was real?
Yeah. I knew
I
it
I
had
knew
to
it
be.
was.
They
I knew it
looked too
was.
genuine. Yeah.
Right. No, they looked like just regular old people, not just like actors and actresses they hired in the back.
Well, they did look like regular people, but I also meant their joy seemed
Oh,
genuine.
yes.
Like his
That they were like,
smile was
"Woohoo!"
so sweet. It was really cool.
Like, could you imagine like telling your grandkids like, yeah, I got married during the halftime show of the Super Bowl? Like, that's
No,
crazy.
that's incredible.
So that was fun. And then Lady Gaga, what did you think of her part?
Loved it.
I thought it was
At
fine.
first, I was a little bit like, okay, odd pick.
Mhm.
And then she started singing a song that is not hers or Bad Bunny's, which
It's hers and Bruno Mars.
is it? I
Mhm.
was trying to remember. I thought it was just Bruno Mars. She sings it.
That one.
I don't know now. I can't remember, but that was beautiful.
Thank you.
Yeah, I don't know. I thought it was a bit of an odd choice, but I thought she was amazing and great. She looked stunning.
Yeah, I did. Okay, honestly, it's just funny that you bring up she looks stunning. Her in that blue dress reminded me of you in your blue dress.
You know,
we were in
so
Mexico.
funny. I was watching it with Heather and Sarah, and they both said that.
That's
Like,
so
that's like your
funny.
Mexico dress.
No,
But-
seriously, it was. You should post a picture and be like, "Yeah, guys, it was me at the
Just
halftime
me.
show."
Yeah, it was me dancing with Benito. Oh my God.
Yes. And then there's also this clip going around of like her whispering in his ear at the Grammys, and we're all like, "Oh, that's what you guys are." She's like, "See you Sunday."
Yeah, I love her.
She goes, "I practice all day. I'm doing really great. Have a good day."
She did sound amazing. Like
She
just-
did. It took me a minute to kind of like, okay, there's the music and there's her singing, and like for them to kind of like go together took me like my brain a minute to like catch up.
It was a different rendition. I mean, it was mariachi music. I mean,
Yes.
I thought it was great. I loved it.
I didn't dislike it. It just took me a second to catch up to it. But hang on, Die with a Smile. Songwriters Lady Gaga and Bruno Mars. Yes.
Okay, yeah, you're
2
right.
weeks in a row we've talked about Bruno Mars, so he must be our favorite.
He's relevant.
And
Which
you like
I
his
do
song.
want to say, I do. After Becca and I kind of hate it because it came up.
Girls with the big old hoops.
I was listening to Sabrina Carpenter radio, as I am
all the time,
all day, every day, and he came up, which he never does in that rotation.
Your phone heard you.
I know, and they served me Chunky from from Bruno Mars, and you know what?
Looking for them girls with the big old hoops.
There's a vibe. I liked it.
Drop it down in Daisy Dukes. I haven't. So what's funny is you sent me that song. I still haven't played it. I have not listened to that in years, but I can remember.
Yes, no, yeah, I just
Shocker.
listened to it. I can't name one word from it, but yet again, Becca's hidden talent. She hears a song one time, muffled and in a distance, and it's just in her brain forever. Can't do
Yeah.
it.
Yeah. What else? Oh, okay. So speaking of the halftime show, but we were talking about Dancing with the Stars earlier. Um, the little kids doing salsa. Did you see them?
Hmm.
That part? I thought that was so cute. I'm like, what? Like, that reminds me of like Val and Max. Like, they grew up like doing dance stuff, and like, what if they grew up to be like, famous little dancers? Because they're like, they were taking it so seriously. Like, the boy and the little girl were just like doing all. I thought it was so cute. And then the little boy that fell asleep, and he was like holding the football, and they like go to wake him up.
Hmm. It's very
Like,
cute.
fell asleep. I know it was supposed to like.
Yes, they were acting.
That's like a common thing that happens with children at parties. Like, it's just funny.
Yes.
Yeah, no, I thought it was just so
handing
fun.
handing the Grammy to
Yes.
like his younger self. That was so
Yes.
sweet.
I honestly I was like, oh,
It was sweet.
because they were also watching him
Yeah.
do the his Grammy speech on
Mhm.
the TV. It was so cute. I can't believe that I have made it this long talking about the
I
halftime
can't
show.
believe it's not the first thing that was out of your mouth.
Because
Go
literally,
on.
I was gonna say, did you enjoy the Alex Earl halftime show?
So here's my thought on that. Why was she there? What was the connection?
I'll tell you why.
Miami?
No.
Okay.
The man standing behind her is supposedly the person that is producing her Netflix show. And
Okay.
he has the connection to Bad Bunny. And I think she's relevant and topical and was like, hey, like, you should just come down here. It'll be great for the people to be interested in you for your TV show.
Promotion. Okay,
Yeah.
sure. That makes sense.
More confusing to me as to why Jessica Alba was in the thing.
Well, because she's Latina.
Oh, I guess that's true.
Part of the culture. Big fan.
Okay,
Yeah.
yes, that makes sense.
Yeah.
I'm thinking of she's an irrelevant actress. Like, what's she doing?
No, I think she's all about Bad Bunny's
She's a big fan.
message.
Okay.
Yeah. That I was fully expecting John Hamm to be. Do you know about
Who's John Hamm?
Yes.
Okay, sorry. I had to think of he's
Yeah.
in. So you know
Mad
how I
Men.
told you about you know how I told you about Landman. He was in Landman.
Was he?
Yeah.
Did you watch Our Friends and Neighbors?
No, but I've heard about it. Is it good?
It was pretty good. He's in that.
It's the one scene where it's like we're like,
yeah, it's like ooh. Yeah. I love that meme. Yeah, no, because he loves Bad Bunny and he goes to all of his concerts and he's a very white guy, but he's vibing out. He's like this.
That's him.
Yeah. Yeah, it was great.
No,
But he was on the sidelines dancing to it, I guess. I was just really expecting him to be in the box dancing out.
maybe he was like,
with them.
maybe he's like, no, Bunny, let me be over here. No,
Yeah,
Benny
maybe.
Bunny,
Maybe.
let me be over here. I want
did you
to get
see-
in.
Pedro Pascal was down there.
Yes, I did. Yes, I did. And Cardi B. Yes.
I knew she would be.
Um,
I think that was most of the famous people that I saw that were part of it.
that were in the casita.
Yes.
I like casita because in Encanto, this is what they call, like, obviously they call their house the casita, but the casita decorates itself in Encanto because it's magic. And so Reese knows what the casita is.
I watched Encanto one time several years ago when I was teaching, and it was all that the children could talk about, and it was very cute, but I can't remember.
No, 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 no.
Don't remember a lot of the details.
Also, another thing about the Super Bowl, Kim and Lewis were there.
I did see that Kim and Lewis were there, but did you see the photos of them kissing? It's
No.
AI. No, they were sitting next to each other enjoying the game, and then these photos were posted everywhere afterwards where they're like holding faces and kissing, which is so not their style. They wouldn't have done that, but
No.
it's fake. It didn't happen.
Did you see, which I don't know if this was real, but like Kendall standing behind them, and she's like standing behind my ex-boyfriend watching my other ex-boyfriend.
I've seen the
perform
memes
halftime.
about that, but also they never dated. That's not true.
Well, and both of them, like, they're saying, oh, I've seen a lot of people say that like she never like actually dated Bad Bunny either.
Oh, I thought they did. I didn't know. I know she didn't date Lewis Hamilton. They've
She
just been
told you.
family. She did, yeah. Actually, he
Yep.
did. We're friends. He's like in Denver all the time.
Actually, him and Tyler are best friends because have the same birthday.
Yeah, love that. And he's owner of the Broncos. Like we're so connected.
So
Me and
close.
Lewis.
That's funny. Yeah, I saw them there. Also, I saw Justin Bieber and Haley there, and then someone was sitting between them, which I thought
Oh,
was weird.
who was it?
Even Tyler said, "Who is that sitting in between them?" I
Was
said, "I don't
it
know.
a
It
man,
was a
man or
man.
woman?
Yeah,
Mm.
some man." Which it could have been one of those things, at football games. It's like, "Oh, this man. Oh, hey, I'm gonna go talk to Justin." Haley scoots over so Justin and his friend could talk for a moment,
Yeah,
and then friend gets up and leaves, and then she scoots back over to Justin. But
right,
they never showed them
right.
again. So.
It's like if I
Yeah.
was at the game and I walked up to say hi to my friend Kim, she'd probably scoot over so I could sit in between and also talk to Lewis for a minute because we're so tight, and then I could leave.
Then
But
you could leave. But it would be photographed that you were sitting between.
yeah, it'd be like that AI kiss, but instead of kissing, they're just
They're just kissing
on
you
my
on the
cheek.
cheek.
We'll be
Nice.
posting that on
I was gonna
Instagram.
say, I was gonna say AI.
And there's our idea for this week. We don't need AI. I can do Photoshop. Stop using
Yeah.
AI for
Oh yes,
arts.
yes, 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 yes.
Everyone. This is a message for everyone in the world. Stop making AI generated art. But
No
go on.
one needs to see what AI thinks you do with your caricature picture. I'm so tired of seeing it. Like,
I know. Now I'm not fully anti AI. I do use. I think there's useful things. I use it for work sometimes. I'm very anti any generated art graphics. I think we don't need to destroy the planet for that when there are people that have gone to school for it and would love to be
are you
your
talking about
designer.
yourself? Do you want to be my designer?
No, I'm not. I don't. I mean, I have a different job, but there are. My brother is a recent graphic design
Yes.
graduate. He did just get a job last week, actually. So
Go Dawson.
yay, Dawson! I know you're listening. He
He
doesn't.
does.
He doesn't listen. I'm doubting that he listens. Maybe Anna does. Hey, Anna. I don't know if he listens.
Maybe when we do that thing, maybe then he'll start listening.
Yeah, maybe. I gotta check
We,
in about that.
yeah, we need to do that thing.
Yeah, I'll check in.
I keep meaning to text you about it and I forget. So
I forgot about it till this exact moment.
yep.
I'll work on that.
Along with all your other
We're
stuff.
so secretive. Something big
Ooh.
is coming, guys.
Oh, and our other thing that for our giveaway, yeah, I got it. And it's
Oh,
cool.
okay, yeah.
I sent you it.
I was just playing into it, Becca.
Oh,
You
I
didn't have
was
to
like,
give me away. It's like, ooh, what is it? It did look good.
I was like, I literally sent you a picture. What are you doing?
I'm so convincing of an actress that you didn't know.
Or I just thought you were that tired that you forgot.
Also possible. Okay, halftime show. Also, did you know that the grass
Those
lumps
people?
are people?
Yeah. I thought they were gonna did they dance and move at all, or did they just
I can't remember now. I feel like we saw them running out when it was
which
setting
it
up.
makes sense for them to have all that grass and for it to be that tall and for it to get on the field and off the field very easily, people needed to be in it. That makes sense, but I thought they were going to dance.
I'm pretty sure they just stood there.
Like waving wheat.
Yeah.
Sure smells sweet when the wind comes
And
sweeping down the
down the
plane.
plane. Okay,
Plane.
those words I know.
That's good.
Oklahoma, where the wind comes sweeping down the plain. Do you
Do
think other states have songs that they memorize like that? Or is that just us? I genuinely don't. Yes, I do. Genuinely
I don't
don't
know.
know the answer to that.
I don't know. Do they also have musicals about their state song?
No, that's just us.
That one's just us. Okay. Let me Google. Do all states have a song? List of U.S. state songs.
There's that one that's like deep in the heart of Texas.
There's a place that ding 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 ding.
It's not really
Let's
anything about
see.
Kansas.
Yeah, well, you guys have the Wizard of Oz, so.
Rocky Mountain, something.
Official state waltz is Oklahoma Wind.
State waltz.
Yeah, let's make you what are you called? Coloridian?
Coloradan?
Coloradan? Yeah.
Coloradan?
Colorado, Rocky Mountain High. Yeah. John Denver. Remember
Yeah.
that video of me singing John Denver in the car? It was on
No.
my close friend story, and he said, "Now, why would you deny the world?"
Yeah. That didn't need to be close friends. Let everybody see it.
Oh, Connecticut. Their state song is Yankee Doodle. We all know that one.
Okay. Do you know that one?
Let's see if there's anyone else that we know. Georgia. That's their state song.
I like how you're just saying the state name.
Well,
Wait.
that was their song.
I know,
And
but
that was their state.
I know what you're talking about.
Georgia's song is Georgia.
Yeah.
Illinois' song is Illinois.
I don't know that one.
I don't either. Idaho, their song is Here We Have Idaho.
Yeah, nobody knows that one. Idaho didn't
No.
really take off.
Oh, Kansas. You guys have a song.
Do we?
Yeah, it's a very popular one. Home, home on the
Oh.
range, where the deer and the antelope play.
They don't even mention Kansas in that song.
Where seldom is heard a discouraging word, and the skies are not cloudy.
all day.
In Kansas, you don't have clouds. What else do we have here? Yeah, it's Oklahoma. State song.
Yeah, I mean
Oklahoma.
we're definitely the most famous one.
Yankee Doodle's pretty popular.
No, it's not the same.
No.
The state name isn't in there.
Tennessee's got a lot.
Well, Nashville.
Yeah, they just can't
Musical
quit.
city.
They can't quit writing songs. Copperhead Road. Yeah. Right on. Yeah, my name
Copperhead Road makes me think of this country bar in my college town that we used to go to. I
Well,
feel
you
like
were at a pretty yeehaw school, so
I was, but I was not very yeehaw.
no. It's so funny. Like, I didn't realize that was the type of school that you went to, an ag school.
Yeah.
And I didn't realize that until
Came to visit me.
no, I didn't even. Why would I have realized that when I came to visit you and your friends?
Yeah, because my friends weren't yeehaw.
Why would I have realized that?
I don't know.
Still didn't know it when I went there.
Well, we went to a football game. You saw people.
Again, I was with you and your friends. Like, they were
There
not.
were other people at the football game.
I didn't look around. I was so focused on my dear friend Emily, who I never saw. My eyes did not leave you.
Whenever I hang out with people, they tend to just be blinded by my aura and only see me. So that is common.
Yes. But no, I didn't realize it until much, much later that your college was the equivalent of Oklahoma State. You just were in a different zone of people.
Yeah. I think maybe it's slightly less country than Oklahoma State, like just a bit.
You still have people coming from all over the country to go to your ag school.
Oh yeah, it's a big program.
Yeah. No, my fondest memory has nothing to do with anything country or anything at all at your school. It is whenever we hung out with Nick Jonas's band.
Yeah, that was pretty cool.
Not Nick, but close.
Nobody that you'd know, but they know Nick.
But they know, and they know that they hung out with us, and we got grilled cheese mac and cheese, and we were with
danced
them.
with one of them.
Well, Alex and I went to the hotel room.
Yeah, you did.
No.
In a very G-rated
way. In a very innocent way, because we thought maybe Nick was also at their hotel. Yeah. And we found out at the hotel that he had flown to Chicago to be with Priyanka, So we said, well, guys, I think it's time for us to go. I was also going to ask you, are we going to watch Love is Blind?
I mean, I will be watching Love is Blind. Yeah, if you want to watch it and recap it, that'd be great.
Yeah, we need something.
Didn't it come out today, actually?
I think so. I've
Oh,
seen
I haven't
people
even been
talking
on.
about it.
Yeah, I haven't been online. Yeah, we should watch it. That could be our next week's
Like what? Does it
recap.
come out weekly?
No, I think it's usually like 4 episodes at a time.
Okay.
So that's probably what they released today.
Got it. Did you find your question?
When you're at the airport, what do you do? What's your move? If you get there and you in this scenario you don't have your kids, so you're free to make your own choices.
What a life.
You're traveling by yourself, and you're at the airport 2 hours before your
Mhm.
flight. What are you gonna go do?
Have I eaten a meal recently, or do I need to eat while I'm there?
You could get some food.
Okay. Well, if it's not a Sunday and there is a Chick-fil-A in the airport, I will be eating at Chick-fil-A.
Interesting. Okay.
If it's a different day, sometimes like if I have like a lot of time to kill, I'll go find like a sit down restaurant. But you said like 2 hours, so like
That's plenty of time.
it's time. But do I want to be sitting at the restaurant the whole time, or do I want to go find my gate and make sure it exists? I don't know.
That's mostly what I was asking. Like, are you the type to walk to the gate and see it's there? And
Oh, yeah. Like I will, like if I get to the airport, I am going, unless it's like Tulsa Airport where there's literally like
yeah,
two,
but you
two
can
aisles.
see all the gates.
There's 2 aisles of where I can go.
Yeah.
But no, say I land in Dallas, Fort Worth. I'm going to my terminal.
Yeah.
I'm gonna go to my, sorry, I bumped my computer, people. I'm gonna go to where my gate is at, and I'm going to then find food around my gate. Unless there's something that like Chick-fil-A where I'm just like dying to have it and it's like over there.
If you get the
Yeah.
Chick-fil-A, are you eating it there or are you taking it back to your gate?
Well, a lot of times they're just like where like food court type of thing.
Sometimes they have little chairs.
Yeah, so I might sit there and eat it if it's not like a crazy busy area. But I will say, flying home from Cancun, I had a fabulous time of going to the Chili's at my terminal and sitting and eating Chili's and
Well,
hanging
yeah,
out.
because you guys were on the big terminal side. On my side, I was over there by myself. Well, I was with Lonnie for a little bit and then by myself. And
No, I'm
there
talking about
wasn't
when we were
much-
in Dallas.
Oh, gotcha.
We
Thought you
also
meant in Cancun.
did we also did eat at Guy Fieri's in Cancun, which was
Yeah,
great
gotcha.
too.
So when I'm at an airport, if I usually try to find a sit down place. I like to people watch, post up with a drink or something and watch. But if I'm getting a quick bite from a walk up place like Chick-fil-A or something and taking it somewhere, I will never sit at my own gate and eat it. I'll go sit at a different gate and eat it and then go to my gate because I don't want the people that I'm about to sit on the plane with to watch me eat. And that's an
So
insight.
a little bit about Emily.
Just an insight into my brain because I did that earlier today. I was eating a sandwich and I knew it was going to be probably a mess to eat, but I really wanted it. And
Was
I
it an
just-
Italian sandwich?
It was. I'm consistent, okay? But it was a really good sandwich. But I went and sat at a gate like 4 up from me. And I just sat and ate my sandwich. And then I got up and I went to my gate and I sat down like, yeah,
Look at me, I don't eat anything.
No, I'm so little. I'm so
There-
frail and dainty. I never eat.
There was one time, I'll never forget this, and honestly, it's probably why you do what you do. I watched people go into the little gas station-esque store
Mm-hmm.
and buy hard-boiled eggs and come back,
That's
and that was what they ate before they got on the plane.
that's an insane choice for so many reasons.
So many reasons.
So many reasons. And also the image that immediately comes to mind, in Twilight, where Emmett has like the Ziploc bag of boiled eggs.
No.
It's a famous scene. For some reason, when they're in the cafeteria, he has like a giant bag of boiled eggs. It's not mentioned. It's just in there. That's what I always think of. Yeah, no, I didn't do that. To be clear, I was eating something really normal. It was a sandwich. I just didn't, because I'm always afraid I'm going to be eating it really messily, and then the person that ends up sitting next to me on the plane is just watching me eat, and then I have to see them and be like, "Oh, you saw me do that." So,
Sorry.
I'm sorry about that. So I sit somewhere else.
I will say, like, my favorite thing to do in an airport is like just go get a coffee and like sit and enjoy it because
Yeah,
it's so rare
yeah.
in my everyday life. Even whenever like Reese is at school, both kids are at school or anything like that, like just like not having anything to do other than sit in this chair and wait for my plane. I will sit here and I will drink this coffee and I will enjoy it.
Hmm.
I did that in the Cancun airport, got me a coffee, and I just sat there, and it was so nice.
And you didn't have any issues getting back, right? No
We did
delays or
not.
yeah.
No,
I think I had like half-hour delay or something, so not bad at all. There
no,
were other people on that trip that had quite the issues.
they got home over 24 hours later than what they were supposed to.
Yeah, I think it was like 30
Yeah,
hours of constant traveling
yeah,
at airports, no
yeah.
hotel.
And an extra stop
Yeah, with what should have been 5-hour flight. No, not even that.
because they were direct flight from Kansas City or no?
I don't know. They weren't direct. That's what
No, they did
happened.
Miami and
Yeah, I
Kansas City, which
forgot.
is
So it definitely would
yeah.
have been longer than that. Um, there are direct flights, I think. Anyway, doesn't matter.
Speaking of direct flight, guess what? I'm going to New York City.
I saw your man. That's one of the things I wanted to ask you about. I saw your story. You and
Yeah.
Tyler are going for a couple of days.
Yes, so
For sure.
he's judging a cow show. Shocker.
Shocking.
But
They
it's a
have they
three
have those in New York City.
no, it's 3 hours from New York City.
Okay.
But we're gonna, I think, fly up Friday. He'll judge the show Saturday, and depending on what time it's done, we'll either just drive closer to the city or drive into the city on Saturday night because we'll have a rent car, and so we need to take it back before we are like in the city because obviously we don't want to
Drive
be
there.
parking a car and doing all that kind of stuff.
Yeah.
And then we'll spend all day Sunday in the city. And then our flight home is, I think, Monday afternoon. So then we'll
Oh,
have
okay.
the
So
morning.
real quick.
Really quick
That's still
trip,
cool.
but I'm so excited because it's literally a direct flight. There's so many direct flights from Tulsa to New
Yeah,
York
there
City
are.
now. I'm thrilled because
Is it
also,
just you two?
mhm,
That'll be nice too.
yeah, yeah. And whenever he judges a cow show, like I just like I have the day to myself essentially. Like I'm usually like at the show, but like I can bring a book. I can, if it's a fair, then there's
Mm-hmm.
fair food.
Mm-hmm.
Like darn, gotta go eat fair food. Bummer.
What a bad day.
What a bad day. I'm alone at the fair. Twist my arm. The last one that he did, whenever we were in Washington State, I still think about it. I had the best corn dog of my life. Like it was so good. And I was pregnant whenever I was on that trip.
Maybe that's why it was
it
so
was
good.
even Tyler said it was really good.
Okay. Okay.
But yeah, no, I'm excited for just a little trip, and I've been wanting to go back to New York City. So
Do you know what you're gonna do? Anything on the radar?
I really want to go
You
to
probably
Ralph's
can't see a
Coffee.
show probably since
Probably
it's a
not.
Sunday.
And I don't know if Tyler necessarily would want to like sit through a show because it's hours or at least a couple hours of being at a show when we could be like walking around and seeing stuff. So I think he would, and honestly, kind of me too. Like I would rather like
If you're
go
just
and
there
see
one
as
night,
much.
yeah.
Yeah. But I really want to. Have you heard of Ralph's Coffee Truck?
Of course.
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay, so we're staying.
I
And
like work in the truck
oh,
coffee industry.
duh.
Like, yes, I've heard of Ralph's Coffee.
Okay, sorry, my bad.
I haven't been back to New York since high school either. It's
Yeah.
a long time. I had intended to go at one point this year from that remote travel group,
Yeah.
whatever
Yeah.
house share thing I'm in. I intended to go to New York for a couple of weeks, and then I decided to move here instead. And then I booked a big trip to France. So I don't think I'm doing that this year.
Well, good news. You can do it later, and then I
Yeah.
can go.
Yeah, we could do it again.
Yeah, I'm trying to think of like I think literally like all I have written down on my phone is Ralph's Coffee. Like honestly, and it's less of I want to be a tourist and more everyone says it's like really good. Literally,
It's very cute.
Ralph's and Summit. That's literally the two things that I have written down. Everything else I don't really care about. Like
Well, I
I
feel
just want
like
to
you'll
stumble
also,
upon some things.
yeah, you'll have fun just walking around.
Yeah, or some
Yeah.
sensible shoes.
Yes. I texted Becca about this a little bit, but I had my first moment of someone I have not told about the podcast discovering it on their own. We're famous.
Hey, nice to meet you. I'm Becca. I have been her friend since 7th grade, so feel free to reach out. I'll give you some dirt.
Maybe don't.
Although she has a lot more dirt on me. So.
I don't know if that's true.
Anywho, anything else you want to say?
It's pretty much it. Pretty tired. Think we both need some rest.
We both deserve it. Okay, well that's all that we have for you guys.
Okay. We'll see you guys next week, same time, same place. End your week going off script.
Bye.
Bye.